If you want to get three, five, $10,000 clients in the next 24 hours, the best way to do it is to create a webinar. So the structure that I would use is the first few minutes of the webinar are basically your hook or your headline, right? So the 5 ways to, make an extra $1 million in your dental practice, this year, if you're an agency. If you're a coach or consultant, it could be, how to get the love back into your marriage, whatever it is, or how to rekindle the romance. You get the idea. And then for the next 10 to 15 minutes of the webinar, you're actually giving them the meat of it, right? So you're going over what are their pain points. And then for each pain point that you're addressing, you're showing your solution. And then at the end of the webinar, you're basically giving them an offer to book a call with you, right? So I know that's a very simple framework, but that's pretty much the basics of a webinar. Webinars convert like crazy. It gives value in advance. That's kind of the big idea behind a webinar. Where most people go wrong, and where most agency owners, course creators, coaches and consultants go wrong in selling high ticket services is they're just trying to sell their stuff. They're just sell. But instead, what you need to do is think about what are the actual pain points? What's keeping your ideal prospect up at night? How can you solve them? And what's a no-brainer offer that you can offer at the very end of it so that people will get on a call with you and be willing to pay $5,000 to $10,000 to solve that problem. So the whole idea of the webinar is to build up the pain points to be so dramatic, so massive that anyone would pay $10,000 to solve that, right? Would you pay $10,000 to make an additional $1 million with your business? Would you pay $10,000 to save your marriage, for example? Yeah, of course. Would you pay $5,000 to $10,000 to lose 100 pounds and save your own life? You get the idea. How can you paint the picture of the problem being so dramatic, so big, and tell the story of that, and then illustrate, the actual solutions to that? What are the benefits of working with you? That's how you sell. Just getting on a call with people without any strategy, that's not how you do it. And of course, you're going to be left, feeling confused and frustrated. You need to have a game plan, and a webinar to booking a call with you is one of the best ways to get $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 clients on autopilot.